Watch this clip.
Roland made a really legitimate point here. I will say, you know, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored, and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed. So then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening and get in line with some of the black women. Is majority, like he said, vote Democrat. But that margin of people who can be plucked away from your people and go advance policies that harm your people, I just don't understand that.
Do you all see where this little MSNBC Tiffany Cross, who is totally forgettable, don't never remember her name, she uses her platform to tell her audience not to listen to our brother Tariq Nasheed. Now, you all know I have told you on a number of occasions, Kareem Jean-Pierre, who's the current press secretary, before she got that job, you know, she blocked me on a couple of social media places because of a video that went viral that I did sometime back about Susan Rice, and I barely mentioned her name because she tried to defend Susan Rice from threatening Snoop Dogg. So I did a show about Susan Rice threatening Snoop. They got mad about that. You all know that folks from CNN have been in my DMs mad about shows. You know, MSNBC folks have literally called me upset about a show I did. And you probably wonder, why do these people care about what we're saying? It's because our words matter. It's not just our numbers, dear family. It's our collective black voice, and they understand the power of thought in a seed. It's about the fact that if this type of thinking and what we're saying catches on, this is going to cause a bumper crop amongst, number one, black people, and by extension, America and the world. Talk black to me. That's power. Think about this black woman telling her audience not to listen to a brother. He's not telling you to go out there and twerk. He's not telling you to go out there and commit some acts of violence and to attack someone and to mistreat someone and to rob someone and to do something crazy. He's suggesting that when we vote, that we get something for our vote. This is someone that's holding the Democrats accountable and not showing them preference, because we don't make a distinction between white supremacy, whether it's on the Democrat side or the Republican side, whether you call yourself a Christian or you're a Muslim or anything else. We don't focus on labels. And that upsets certain people because they want us to be impressed with the friendly white supremacists. In a time where you have so-called black media entities and folks out there saying that they don't have an equal voice, you got black-looking hosts actually advocating that we not be listened to. That lets you know why they have those positions. Because they're supporting the anti-black establishment, and they're not worried about black liberation. They're just making sure they secure their biscuits and that they get the remnants of their little bones. Somebody put some bones in the chat. Shame on you. And notice in that quote, she admits that even black women, specifically in media, have disrespected black men, and they've been accused of that. And she doesn't even deny the legitimacy of that. But she doesn't care.